everyone, and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Breaking Bad. We're on season 5, episode 8, and this one is titled Gliding Overall. So, Mike is dead. Like I said last episode, I'm not sure if Walter will, well, I would think so. He's just going to pretend like, oh yeah, sure, I saw him. I gave him his stuff and he left. But the car, So I guess we'll see. Very curious. That was crazy. Freaking insane. So let's get into it. The fly is back. Wonder why.
Mr. White? Hello? Mr. White, the car's been dealt with. Sir.
I knew he would ask for his help.
No one tailed you?
No, I stayed off the main streets and kept checking, so. It was pretty cool the way they do that. They just turn a car into a cube.
He is going to pretend like the fly's gone?
So should we deal with this other thing now?
Oh, you mean the body?
Yeah. Sure. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay.
It had to be done.
Okay. No, it didn't. You said it yourself,
Okay.
you dumbass.
I need to talk to you. In private. So what's the story? You get to Mike? Mm-hmm. You get out safe?
He's gone.
He's gone.
All right. Well, what about those 9 guys? They got no reason not to talk now. So what do?
We? Who's we? There is no we, Jesse. I'm the only vote left. And I'll handle it.
My client will supply vital information relating to the organization, distribution, and production of Fring's methamphetamine enterprise. In exchange, we expect all charges to be dropped, and Dennis not only walks out of here a free man, but also receives blanket immunity. For what he's going to be furnishing, this deal is plenty fair.
Damn.
I'm going shopping for someone who can tell me something I don't already know.
Hey, I got plenty you don't know.
I'm gonna rattle some cages.
So,
I think this would play better if you ordered something.
I think this will play just fine, and I'm not thirsty. So let's take a look at the list. What, am I not tying up loose ends for our mutual benefit?
You're tying up loose ends, and I don't want to be one of them. Once I give that list, I've served my purpose, and then maybe I'm just one more person who knows too much.
You made me promise on my children's lives that I guaranteed your safety.
For Mike, you guaranteed I'd be safe. For Mike. There's no way he'd ever go for this. You getting rid of his guys. You wouldn't be doing this. The names. If Mike were still a factor.
she's smart.
What do you want exactly?
I want to live.
Because if you don't want to give me that list, then I've truly got no use for you.
I can grow your business exponentially. What do you know about the Czech Republic? Did you know there's a higher demand for meth there than anywhere else in Europe? 5% of its 10 million people. By adding overseas sales, you could more than double your current profits. Average purity is only about 60%. They've never seen anything like your product. You'll blow their hair back.
Shipping internationally seems like courting disaster.
Not if you're magical.
Madrigal is under investigation by the DEA.
The restaurant division, mostly. It's what I do, you understand? I move things from point A to point B all over the globe. 1.2 million metric tons a month. A laptop click away.
Such a slam dunk. Then why didn't you pitch it to Fring?
I did. He said yes. We were in the final stages of working it out.
Oh.
And somebody killed him. You don't think Gus Fring's distribution network all by himself.
All right.
Tempting.
If you do this,
Lydia, learn to take yes for an answer. First things first.
He's not gonna do it himself. He's gonna send Todd because Todd is dead inside.
Shay got it. We're going to make a lot of money together.
Oh my god. He was gonna poison her? Jeez. And he was like making her feel like she was crazy. Oh, and I kill you right here, right now. Huh? This fucking guy, man.
Todd, I think it's time I meet your uncle.
Oh.
No iron
In prison.
Wait.
No, his
Shower
his
room,
uncle has
cell.
connection in prison. Ooh.
I'll say we go with a riot.
It's got to be fast and quiet. Just boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
You know
boom.
what I'm saying?
Surgical.
Surgical.
This guy.
gotta-
He always
Three.
plays a fucking dirtbag. It's Tara's
NBC's
brother.
covered. What about?
And also from
Guys on the
Lucifer.
night shift.
You know, I got to be straight with you, man. Taking out all these guys is doable, but hitting them in 3 separate jails all within 2 minutes, whacking Bin Laden wasn't this complicated.
Where do you suppose these come from? I've seen this one before. Are they all in some giant warehouse someplace?
Hey, it can be done, just not the way you want it.
Well, that's gonna be a problem because Walter wants what he wants the way he wants it.
It can be done exactly how I want it. The only question is, are you the man to do it? Figure it out.
Figure it out, he
That's what I'm
said.
paying you for.
It's so dark in this house now. There's never any life anymore. You know? He's all alone.
Pick yourself up. Lose your confidence if you slip.
With the music. What a contrast. Oh my god. Mike is going to be so mad because he was right there. He could have had the guy talk right there, but he didn't. What the hell?
But you'll be a man, my son.
Fucking horrible.
Deep breath.
Excuse me a second.
All over.
It's done.
Yes, it's done.
And then when I said, oh, he'll get Todd to do it, obviously they're all in prison. I was just trying to think like how he would, but
New details
ultimately
have
he
emerged
did
in
end
the
up
spate of
using
jail deaths
Todd.
that
So
rocked central New Mexico 3 days ago. As of yet, no names of victims have been released. It occurred within minutes of one another in 3 different correctional facilities.
Okay if I turn this off?
Oh, sure.
He just pulled up and he's not in the best mood.
I'll get out of your hair then.
do you think he did it on purpose? I'm sure he wanted to see his kids, but I mean, he also wanted to see Hank be like,
Hey, Hank, I was just getting ready to leave.
Drink.
Yeah, sure, thanks.
what's wrong,
Perfect.
Hank? Want to talk about it?
Rocks, right?
Rocks, yes.
Rocks.
Been thinking about this summer job I used to have. Marking trees in the woods with this orange spray can. The crews would come in later and find the trees I tagged and cut them down. I've been thinking about that job more and more lately. Maybe I should have enjoyed it more. Tagging trees is a lot better than chasing monsters.
Monsters. That's right.
I used to love to go camping.
And now I kill people. Crystal blue persuasion. Wonder what Jesse's doing right now. Looks like it's going very well. Smoothly for now. We'll see. There's always something. He's in complete darkness. Looks tired.
Here, baby girl, come see your brother. There you go, sweetie. That's it.
How much time has passed?
Here,
Quite
let's
a
go see your
lot.
brother. Let's get him. Get him.
Where'd you go?
Come here, my baby girl. You're a handful, aren't you? Yeah. So nice to see you smile again. I mean, you seem good. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Maybe time to take the kids home. It's been almost 3 months, right? Does Hank not want? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. We're starting to worry maybe we're enabling you. I'm so proud of you for going to therapy, by the way. You know that, right? It can be so helpful, such a good tool. But maybe at this point, the best way to help repair the family would be
to be a family.
Repair the family, you know?
Like, what she says is true, but she has no idea of what is actually going on.
Take a drive with me.
Money?
This is what you've been working for.
Whoa.
I rented this place and I started bringing it here because I didn't know what else to do. Gave up counting it. I mean, I had to. It was just so much, so fast. I tried weighing it.
How much is this?
I have no earthly idea. I just stack it up. Keep it dry, spray it for silverfish. There is more money here than we could spend in 10 lifetimes. I certainly can't launder it. Not with 100 car washes.
Yeah, it's become overwhelming. Stop.
I want my kids back. I want my life back. Please tell me.
That's enough.
How much is enough? How big does this pile have to be?
He wants an empire, he said. Ugh.
Oh, shit.
Jesse? You scared me. Hank? The face he made, it's someone he's not expecting.
Hi.
Oh, or
Hey.
Walter.
How about I'm not disturbing you or anything? I tried calling.
He's got purple on his shirt. It's been 3 months too,
In the
right?
neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by and say hello.
Want to come in or?
Didn't wind up moving, I see.
Didn't have to. Saul told me what you did. Not in jail. You weren't either, so there you go.
There was no other option, Jesse. It had to be done.
About Mike? Or about the guys in prison?
I'm not coming back.
What does he mean?
I know.
He would be way more upset about Mike.
Why are you here?
No, he's
Exactly.
talking about the guys in prison.
I saw a bounder the other day. Our RV, a bounder, certainly in a lot better shape than our old hunk of junk. Much nicer paint job. No bullet holes in the door. Thing was a nightmare, huh? It was
He
primitive.
misses it.
You know, whenever I hit a red light, I used to pray it wouldn't crap out on me. And
Nostalgic.
then suddenly it would
The first
sometimes have that
lab.
screeching. Man, we had money. Why'd we keep it? Inertia? Yeah, inertia. I left something for you.
Money. His 5 million, was it? It's a bomb. Stop doing that. Oh, that's what he grabbed. He's terrified of him. Does he know about Mike? Does he have a feeling?
Hey, I'm out.
Can't be that easy. Something will happen, obviously. I'm out.
I feel like I just want to mix it up with my hair this summer. Yeah. It's
I don't like that she's so close to the pool. What's gonna happen? I'm so stressed out. What's going on? My heart's beating so fast.
Anybody want anything?
This feels nice, but
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good, thank you.
oh no!
Does it look glossier?
What? What will he see? My heart is beating so fast. What will it be? The book? Walt Whitman's WW? To my other favorite WW, it's an honor working with you fondly, Gal. Whatever his last name was. I was gonna say Beneke, but I think that's not.
WW. How do you figure that is? Woodrow Wilson? Willy Wonka? Walter White?
You got me.
Imagine having this epiphany, the biggest break of your biggest case that you've been working on for so long while taking a shit. He's taking a shit right now. You know, I've been wondering for a while. Well, obviously, I knew it was coming. It had to come. It had to be. Walter had to be found out at some point. It's a 5th season, the last season. And then we know that he's on the run eventually. So, like, it's just, it had to happen. And it had to be in a good way that, like, gets you to be like, oh my God. Because you know that it's not going to be something obvious of, I don't know, something stupid. Because we know that Walter is not stupid most of the time. Especially with, like, being, he's always a few steps ahead. But it had to be something like this. Something innocent of like, oh, he's going in the bathroom. And then he picks up a book. And I don't even know, well, I would think Walter would remember that moment. You know, because I remember that moment. It was like as close. And I think I remember after this episode, well, that episode that we saw the flashback, one of the closest we've been. And I think it was kind of also to show us that Hank did cross his mind, but it was just like, nah. So I saw it at kind of a test back then. Now he's just like, I was fucking right. He remembers the exact moment. He remembers him saying Walter White, and then you got me. But it's just like Gus and the old boss that, like, the police, I don't remember his name, but when he was talking about Gus of like, oh, that's my friend. Like, he used to come to barbecues and stuff. Well, for Hank, it's the same thing. He knew Walter for years. It's like, of course it's not Walter. Like, how could it be Walter? Well, oh my god, that's insane. I'm so excited for the next episode. Just as Walter's like, I'm out. Finally. And I loved that moment with Skylar because it was free of any, kind of attack that we've been dealing with these two in their scenes. And it was very high in tension and negative energy. But this one was just like, all right, she listened to what Marie said. And she said, take a drive with me. She brought him to this storage place and she showed him like, look, I don't even know how much is in there, but there is certainly enough. You can't possibly want more. And I think she kind of told him at the same time, like, I want my family back. I want my kids back. Like, if you really want a shot at like making things better, trying at least, giving it a try to get back to our normal life, which we saw at the end. It looked like she smiled at him, he smiled at her. It had potential. I'm sure that if it just ended there, they could have found their way back to each other. I'm saying they could have. I don't know, maybe Walt would have been tempted again to get back to it, but, as long as all the meth has been cooked, then, like, all right, I guess we don't freaking hijack a train again. So yeah, I think it was her last attempt at being like, if you want this, then you can't have both. So you have to say bye to your meth business. He went and gave Jesse his money. So that could have been like a nice, happy ending for Walter. I'm not even sure he deserves it. A part of me thinks so because I still care about Walter and I care about the Walter that we met that had cancer and was trying to do the right thing, leave money for his family. I still care about this guy, but that other guy that we've been dealing with for a few seasons now, I would have to say even like ever since Gail died, he's been going like this, I feel like, in my opinion. So it won't be that easy, Walt. And the other side of me is just like, yeah, like you need to deal with the repercussions because he got all these people killed and he was going to kill Lydia until she showed him that like, oh no, you know what? Like I can make a lot of money for you. I'm valuable. So you shouldn't kill me. And all of them being dead in 2 minutes is insane. And I'm still not sure if Jesse knows what happened to Mike because I think the only two people who know are Walter and Todd. Jesse's not stupid. I think he gets a feeling. He could, like, even without thinking that Mike is dead or like something happened to him. Let's take that out for a second. I think he would still be afraid of Walter because he now knows what he's capable of. He's seen it firsthand. So he's like, wow, is he coming here to take me out? Even when he saw the bags, it's like, what's in there? Can't trust him. He doesn't trust him. So yeah, he had a gun on him just to be prepared. But then again, I think he kind of like, he's not sure of what happened to Mike. He has a feeling, but I don't think he knows for sure because he said, Saul told me what you did, but he was talking about the guys in prison, I think. Because Walter wouldn't tell Saul. I don't think so, at least. So Hank knows he's gonna have to play it cool. I'm sure we'll pick up right where we left off. Or it'll be them or like Hank being like, oh, I don't feel so good, we need to leave. Because he'll be like shaking like this. He'll be trying to act cool. And then he probably won't place the book or he'll take the page. I don't know what he'll do because he'll need a proof. And what if he leaves Walter's house with like kind of acting weird and Walter goes through, he's like, what could he have seen and this and that? So what if he takes the book away and we don't find it anymore? So he could take the page. we'll see. But oh my god, I am so excited. That was amazing. And we saw the fly again at the beginning of the episode. We all know what that means. So that, I think that was a nice touch, a nice callback to the season 3 episode. So it was season 5, episode 8, Gliding Over All. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.